Hey y'all, welcome back. This is the first inaugural episode of Hoosier Mama, Who's Your Girl. My name is Lillie, and I'm so excited that you all have decided to come on this journey with me. So some of you might know the movie and the blog, Julie and Julia. It was all about this woman who didn't know where she was going with her life, so she decided to bake her way through The Joy of Cooking by Julia Child. And I also kind of don't know where I'm going. I am entering my senior year as a musical theater BFA, and I'm super excited, and I love theater, but I also love baking. And so I decided at Christmas, my mom got me this awesome book, and it's the Hoosier Mama Book of Pie, and I loved it. I read every word, which you usually don't read cookbooks, but you know, it happens. But I read every word, and I was so excited, and I haven't had the chance to bake anything out of it yet, and I had just been looking at it on my shelf thinking, you know, what am I gonna do with this? When can I make a pie? And I kind of thought, any day is good for a pie, so why not spend a year working my way through the Hoosier Mama Book of Pie? So that's what we're doing. I will be baking usually 2 pies a week, so we'll see if I can hold up to that schedule. But today we're going to start with baking a lemon meringue pie, which is one of my favorites. And obviously, you can tell by the apron, I love lemons. So let's get started. All right, so we have juiced all of our lemons, and they're now in our little pot. Well, we've saved one lemon, because that's for fun decoration later. And now we're going to add our butter, because who doesn't like butter, and sugar, and heat this over medium heat. And then we're going to bring it to boil for 3 minutes. My butter's been sitting out a while. Now I need to wash my hands. Fork. So my plan for this whole thing, it's kind of crazy, and I totally can hear a lot of people that know me personally saying that right now. And yeah, it is, but I'm also really excited about it. I'm going to be making a pie every Wednesday and every Saturday, with videos being posted every Monday and Friday. Well, Friday and Monday, respectively. And then every now and then, I'm also hoping to throw in this other little venture of mine that I've been entertaining the idea of for a while, and that is talking about really good theater over really good themed desserts. So definitely be on the lookout for those. I don't know when those videos would be posted, but I know I would be making those treats on Mondays, especially over the summer. So keep an eye out for those, and hopefully, if you're interested, let me know. Leave a like or a comment below with ideas. If you have any shows that you really love that you wish more people knew about, let me know, and I would love to talk about them. Definitely keep a lookout for a Tony Awards special coming up in the next couple weeks. Yeah, so get excited. All right, the power of movie magic. Alright, so as you can see, our butter and lemon juice and sugar mixture is all melted now. We're just waiting on it to finally boil. We also have our 10 egg yolks. Some of them did break, but it's okay. And over there is our egg whites, which we'll be using later. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in the fridge. Or maybe I'm not. We have a lot of stuff in our fridge right now. Found some space. Okay. Also, that sound here, I have turned on our oven. It's preheating, so we will be able to blind bake our crust. Because I'm not hiding anything from you all. I'm going to fail live on YouTube. Well, not live, but you get to see me fail. Hopefully not, but probably. We'll find out. Alright, I'm starting to see a few bubbles in our lemon sugar butter mixture. It smells like insanely good. And, you know, it kind of made me think like, okay, like hot lemonade actually doesn't sound that bad, especially if it has butter in it. Okay, so we are going to go ahead. I'm gonna whisk my egg yolks. I feel like I need to emphasize the fact that I don't live here all year, so I literally never have any idea where anything is. Oh, here it is. Here's my whisk. Go ahead and get that trimmed out. So we're starting to get more bubbles. So I'm gonna turn this heat down a little bit for now. And we are going to butter those up. Pour the hot lemon juice mixture over the yolks, whisking constantly, and then return it to the saucepan. We're gonna see if I can work some magic here. Alright. If this isn't artistry, y'all, I don't know what is. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and put my little Kate Spade teapot on that to keep me from burning myself. Oh, we're just gonna use a real big pot. And that's gonna be okay. So I brought my heat back up, putting the pot on. And continuing to whisk. And then pouring it in. Yeah, there's no way that would have fit in my small little pan. But that's okay. Okay. So heat's back on, cook over medium heat, whisking constantly until the mixture thickens. Cool. Do not allow mixture to boil. The curd is done. When whisk tracks are visible for several seconds before disappearing, and the mixture easily coats the back of the spoon, remove the curd from heat. That's fun. This is like a really pretty yellow color. Like it's a little darker than the walls, and I kind of love that. And we're gonna use that movie magic again until this starts thickening. So what has happened here is I've combined, I'm gonna move this. It's not that hot right now. So I've combined our gelatin, put that in. We had our 3-minute mark, or 3-second whisk marks, so we were able to take that off the heat. We put some gelatin in, so that's awesome. So now the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to strain it, which is going to be very fun because I don't have a metal strainer, so I'm kind of improvising. That's kind of gonna be a theme of this series. I can already feel that. Well, this is what you signed up for. So, I like to bake. I never said I was good at it. My results are good. My methods are questionable. Maybe that should be my catchphrase for the series. Well, we'll see if the results are good. Alright. Oh, that just smells so good. Pour curd through strainer. Somehow, miraculously, we strained it and we lived. Woo woo! So now that we have that, I'm gonna go over here, off camera. I'll switch you around in a second. We're gonna put this on our stand mixer with our whisk attachment, and we're just gonna whisk it until it cools. Okay, so we're back, and we have done half of the blind bake on our crust because I personally, whenever I make meringue pies, I don't like the blowtorch method, especially not today because it's very late. And So we did half of a blind bake on our crust. So that way we can still put it in for 10 minutes later. Timer cancel. Okay. Bring us back up to 350, which it's there because it was at 400. So quite literally, I'm gonna pick this up. Come over to you all, little friends. Put this in a bowl so that my beans can chill out. My beans, my balls. I don't like calling them those. You know what I mean. Meanwhile, let's take a look. Looks pretty good. There's a mild amount of crackage. It's just one little crack right there. But that's life, you know? Sometimes you crack under pressure. It's very sad. All right. And now we get to line it with white chocolate. So I'm gonna pop some of this into a little bowl. Guys, it has been a while since I've had white chocolate, so I'm really feeling this. So I know this is like a very polarizing topic because a lot of people don't like white chocolate. I personally really enjoy it, moderation though. And I'm really intrigued to try it with this pie. I think it'll be really interesting. I'm very much a traditionalist. So a lot of these pies are gonna take me way out of my comfort zone. Whoa. It happens. I'm gonna wash my hands now. But a lot of these pies are gonna take me way out of my comfort zone, which is something that, personally, if I can keep my head in frame, something that I'm really excited for, but also something that kind of scares me. So we're going to be working with a lot of stuff I've never worked with before, specifically passion fruit and lamb. So lamb won't be immediately. I think that's further on, closer to February, March time frame, but I swear it'll sneak up on you. Just you wait. So I think this is okay. Very warm. But we're gonna go ahead because I obviously am not following any rules anymore. So we're literally just gonna go ahead and attempt to coat this with white chocolate with a fork, which is dumb. I should be using a spoon. Just as a frame of reference right now for why I'm so scatterbrained, it is 9:51 on a Wednesday night and I worked all day and I get to work tomorrow again. A lot of these videos are probably going to be me very scatterbrained and eating a lot, which I shouldn't, but it's okay. Nobody has to know, right? I'm just gonna flick all this in here. Spread it around. Don't touch it, don't be that dumb. It's still really warm. Yeah, I touched it. Oh well. I feel like, I don't know if this was the purpose. It's probably not, because I'm probably doing it wrong. Because I have a little bit of a thicker layer on here. Wow, this crust isn't holding together very well. I mean, I know it's not fully baked, but oh, I'm doing real good, guys. We're doing real good. I'm sure if you have this book and you bake this at home, you'll do much better than I do. But we're all just out here doing this for the fun of it because pies are fun. And pies are about celebration. And that's what we're doing. We are celebrating. I don't know what we're celebrating, but usually whenever I take a pie and I find out it's somebody's something, so we'll celebrate. Oh, what am I gonna do with this? So, fun fact about me. I am in a family of 3, well, kind of 4. It's really just my parents and I, and sometimes my grandma. We should not have half of the amount of stuff that we do, but we do. Oh, I'm just making a nice little mess over here. Okay, so that is gonna chill for a little bit. Hey Google, set a timer for 6 minutes.
Sure, 6 minutes. Starting now.
Cool. It's supposed to be 5, but since it's still a hot crust, I'm gonna give it a little bit longer. I'll start that back up again, and I will see you when my timer's up. All right, we're back again, and it's time to see if our pie is ready. Happy dance with the pie. It's still a little warm, but I think we're gonna say it's okay because we're gonna chill it for an hour anyway. So we're gonna let some of that lemon curd run off there. You know, I totally said that I was gonna clean up stuff, and I didn't. It's fine. We're having fun with our mess. Okay, so let me shake off our little whisk attachment. Fun, real quick story while I'm getting this ready. So one really fun thing about me is you won't see her here because she's not here. She's in a storage unit in St. Louis, and that sounds terrible. But actually, I'm talking about my own KitchenAid. So as an Indiana resident, we're really close to Ohio. Ohio is where one of the KitchenAid, I don't want to say factory, it's kind of like a factory. I don't know. One of their places is there, and so they literally sell like slightly off kilter or whatever KitchenAids. So I was really excited last year for my 20th birthday. My grandmother, because I moved into a house last year, so I had my own kitchen in my own house. My grandmother bought me this buttercup yellow KitchenAid. I love it with all my heart. She is beautiful and fantastic, and I'm really excited to be making pies with her and introduce her to you in late August, probably, when I move back. But yeah, still looking good. So we're gonna go ahead and pour her out. Look at that pour, guys. Woo woo. She's looking good, guys. I mean, you can be the judge for yourself. I think she looks good. Also, I don't know why I personified this pie as a she, but I would probably do that whole time. Probably because of waitress. That's a thumbnail right there. This is fantastic. Okay, I need to stop eating the filling. Oh, I'm gonna bring you guys in for a bit of a close up because she just looks that good. Oh, ah, look at that. It's probably really terrible for those of you that have motion sickness, and I'm sorry. I'll fix it in editing. I probably won't. It'll probably be just like that, and I'm really sorry. So now I'm gonna take some brown seal wrap and cover little baby pie with it. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna take our pie and I'm gonna put her in here. And I'm gonna give us, let's see, an hour. Okay. Hey Google, set timer for 1 hour.
1 hour. Starting now.
Hashtag not sponsored at all. This is my first video. It's obviously not sponsored. But yeah, okay. Cool. So I will meet you guys back here in an hour, but for you it'll be like a second. All right, so it's been a little bit over an hour. I've gotten our pie out. I've taken off its little protective shell. It really set up really well. It does have a little spot from where the plastic hit it, but that's okay. It'll be covered up with the cream. But yeah, that's how we're looking. We're looking good. I'm gonna keep her in here until I finish with the meringue. So I've taken our egg whites and some sugar and combined them in a bowl, and I've been whisking those up. And now I'm going to create my little wannabe double broiler by putting my little bowl, if I can remember words. It is almost 11:30, y'all. It's like 11:15, 16. It's late. So we're just gonna whisk away until we get our desired. All right, it's close-up time. We have made our meringue. Looks like a stiff peak to me. What do you think? Woohoo! Wow. It tastes good too. All right, I'm going to take my handy dandy, fresh and clean spatula and knock some of this off of our little whiskey whisk onto our pie. Please don't mind the extra egg whites. I should have moved those out of frame, but I didn't think about it. But I will now. Haha! Look at that. I hope you all like my amazing jump edits because they're obviously magic, right? Okay. I'm going to take all of that meringue and pile it on top. Pie. I'm a big fan of tall meringues. I don't know how tall this one's really going to be. But the last lemon pie I made, which was with my great-grandmother's recipe, I think. Not really sure. We do a lot of family cooking in here, in my house. But my favorite thing has and will always be Old Family baking. I love it. But whenever I made that, my meringue, I don't know what I did. I don't know if I accidentally doubled the meringue recipe or something. My mother said that every time she made it, it never turned out like that. But it was literally Oh my god, outstanding meringue. It was so high. I was obsessed. Working on giving this one some nice swoops as we go instead of just waiting for the end. Hey Google, turn off timer. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see if we can fix the lighting on that, but I think we did it, folks. She looks real good. Now, she's not as crispy. I was like, blowtorch would get her. But I think for what we were going for, she looks pretty good. All right, let's get you up there for a closer look, shall we? Ooh. What do we think? I mean, we'll find out tomorrow. But I think for pie number 1, hopefully it tastes good. See you guys in the morning. Good morning, y'all. Okay, so we're here with our beautiful finished pie. It held up through the night. It looks real good. So I'm actually taking it to work this morning, but lemon meringue pie is one of my grandmother's and my dad's favorite pies. So we're going to cut into it, and that way you can see it too. We're gonna go ahead and cut into it. So you know the first slice of the pie is never cute. It's always kind of sad. So please don't judge me. I do have kind of a bigger plate here because I'm going to be putting 2 slices in there. So we get 2 attempts at a pretty slice. Okay, so here we go. Oh goodness, okay. Okay, that worked out pretty well except for the bottom part of the pie shell that is still in the pan. But I got it, it's okay. It's okay. Well, like I said, it's not supposed to be pretty, right? Okay. We're just gonna... It's family, so I'm gonna touch it. It's fine. All right. So that was piece 1. It's not a total disaster. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. And we're back. Okay, so now we're gonna do attempt piece 2. Scooch. Okay. Now that one is a beauty. I don't know if y'all saw that. But look at those layers. Much prettier than the other. So yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put this in here, wrap it up, and I'll see you at work.
So what do you think?
Pretty good.
Really? Like super good?
Well, I'm considering it, yes. Gotta taste a piece of the crust.
What do you think?
Really good, Lily. Keep that one, that's a keeper.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so glad you got that on film.
Okay, so on a scale of 1 to 5, should that be my scale? What should my scale be?
Lemons. No.
Lemons.
1 lemon, 2 lemon.
What should my scale be?
Stars. You're a star.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 5 stars, what do you think?
I think it's probably pretty close to being that 5.
Ooh. Okay.
He hasn't stopped
I know.
eating it. He hasn't stopped. That's like the best thing ever.
What do you
Awesome.
think?
I thought it was super fantastic.
1 to 5 stars? What do you
Definitely.
say?
Definitely 5 stars.
All right. So good review from the parents.
Yes.
Good review at work because it was an empty pie plate.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did a good job, guys.
Yay.
So we will see you next time on Who's Your Mama, Who's Your Girl.